What's going on, guys? Sand Hypertrophy here with the pull workout. So this is the version of a pull workout that I've been doing for as long as I've been running this split, I guess. Now this is a day dedicated to the pulling movements, as a pull day generally is, but it's the second time that I'm hitting these pull muscles because I have my upper body day first thing of the week. So as you can see here, we're starting off with some bent over barbell rows, a nice compound movement to hit the back. This is going to be more so for back thickness, for the traps, all the musculature of the upper and mid back. I usually do 3 sets of 5 to 8 for this. Moving right along, this is the newest exercise that I've added. So you can see, if you look closely there, I have these ankle straps on that the ladies use for blasting the booty, you know, with the cable. But I put my chain right through those, and that attaches my ankles basically to the weight, and then I do crunches with those. So I'm basically like weighting my legs with the cable to do these crunches. I don't know what to call it, like cable leg crunches, but it's a nice exercise to really focus on that stretch. So I've really been enjoying these the last couple of weeks. Give them a try if you haven't ever done them before. So next we have my favorite iteration of rear delt training, the bent over dumbbell flies. You can see from the back there and then from the side. So I'm really, if you look at my form, I'm leaning forward a bit. I'm angling my torso forward. And I'm not really doing like slow and controlled reps with this. I'm flinging that weight back as hard as I can and then kind of slowly bringing it down. But I'm really focusing on exploding upward with that weight, right? So boom, boom, boom. And what you want to do is just really focus on those rear delts back there. I find if I want to do more slow and controlled, the face pulls are better for that. But with these, I just love horsing the weight around. Now we're moving on to the close grip lat pull down. What's up? All right, so it's kind of hard to do in my gym setup because I don't have anything to, like brace my thighs against. Like when you do a traditional lat pull down, you put your legs under the little pad and you can brace up on that. I don't really have anything to brace, so I just have to sort of hold myself with my feet against the bar, which can be kind of hard. So it kind of limits the amount of weight I can use without actually lifting myself up off the floor. So again, for this, I'm doing the 3 sets. And what I like to do is really try to bring that bar and touch my chest with it. Then I try to round my shoulders and let the weight really come all the way up. But that's that. Now, moving on here, I started doing this exercise a couple of months ago. I really liked it. The one arm unilateral cable row. So it's a low angle because my stack is not adjustable. But basically, I use the bar there to sort of support myself, and then I row. And you can see at the bottom there, I really round my shoulder, let everything pull forward, and then boom, pull back. And when you pull back, you got to lead with the elbow there. You want to keep that elbow sort of tucked in and bring it as far back as you can. Now, this is the same exercise just from a different standpoint. You can see I'm trying to let that weight stretch me as much as I can before exploding back with that elbow, sort of like bringing it back behind my hip. And that's what I sort of keep in mind when performing this exercise. I really love the stretch that you can get. And it's unilateral, so you can take both sides to failure. That'll really help sort of, work through any muscle imbalance you may have. Yeah, I think this was my last set. I was definitely feeling cooked on this one. All right, what's up next? I think we have some bicep training next. I don't know. Pick up the weight, man. Stop flexing. Let's go. Yeah, so there we go. We've got the easy bar preacher curl. So for this, the bench that I have, it has this, preacher curl or hyperextension attachment. You just remove the leg attachment and you can put this right in. It's super convenient and nice, but there is nowhere to hold the weight underneath it. So you have to pick it up off the floor, then get yourself in position. Also, the way that the padding is underneath it kind of messes with the legs. So it's an awkward position, kind of, but at least I have the option to do this exercise because I love the preacher curl. I find it's not as comfortable for me to do it with the adjustable dumbbells that I have. So I just went to the preacher curl, or the easy bar rather. The weight's pretty light here. I'm doing 3 sets of, I can't remember how many, I think 12. But I'm really just focusing on a nice stretch at the bottom, then a good contraction up at the top. And yeah, I guess that's the end of the set. So yeah, you can see I have nowhere to place it down, so I have to get up with the weight in my hand and drop it on the floor, which isn't really that much of an issue, just something that I have to keep in mind when I'm programming. You work with what you have. All right, now we're headed over to, the one-arm lat pull down. So similar to the one-arm cable row, I decided to work some more unilateral exercises into my program. And I really like this one because I find that I can really push the muscle to failure more effectively from a unilateral standpoint. So my dominant side doesn't really take over or anything like that. And it's just a really nice mind-muscle connection. Now we've moved on to our last exercise of the day, the incline curls. So you can see I've got my adjustable dumbbells there, the power blocks. I love them, 10 out of 10 recommend. And I'm just doing a nice couple sets of incline curls here. Not really much to say about this. For me, I like to really press my upper back and shoulders up against the pad when I'm curling it up. And you want to take these to complete failure. If you start to slow down, just grind it out. You can really grind on these, but you want to keep proper form. If you feel a little unsteady or a little uncomfortable, then you can go ahead and stop on there. But as you get more comfortable with the movement, feel free to take it to failure. I didn't always take these to failure, but the more I've done them, the more comfortable I feel. And now we pose a little bit. So that's the workout, guys. A nice pull workout. This is my second time again hitting these pull muscles for the week, but I get to focus more on them with a dedicated pull day as opposed to an upper day. So I'll be making a full series documenting this training split. I really love it. I've been running it for about 2 months at this point, maybe a little less, but we'll get the playlist going. And any questions, comments, leave them below.